Alright, we are now in Kali virtual machine. Today we're gonna explore a tool that used for network analysis and network discovery. This video is only for educational purpose. We will open our terminal, and our tool today is Nmap tool. For best result, we can use Nmap with Wireshark to see what happened behind the traffic that we send to our target. Our target today is Metasploitable 2 server. I have previously installed in my VirtualBox. Now first, I will scan the network ID with Nmap tools on range 24. As we see, the result came with several IP. One include our target is Metasploitable server 10.2.0.2.6. This time I will scan the target, or as you like, you call a victim. But this time I will use this option called -SS, as small as capital. To see the difference between normal scanning and scan with this option, I will use Wireshark tools. This tool is used for network analysis. I will select the interface that I use, Internet interface, Ethernet 0. Then I will start my scanning with Nmap. After that, I will start, or I will record the traffic by Wireshark to see what happened behind the terminal screen. I will pause it, or I will stop the Wireshark. And this field is used for filtering the traffic. I need only our target IP. As we see here, there are several. In transmission control protocol, we can see the source port, the destination port, and other information about the traffic. Of course, about this line that I have selected. This red line meaning that the target or the server is reject the connection. So the rejection in this state meaning the server send reset ACK to the Kali Linux. And the other one, sorry, is SYN packet or SYN acknowledgement or acknowledgement. SYN packet mean Kali Linux ask for connection from the server. SYN ACK, the server send a packet SYN acknowledgement to the Kali Linux, ask him if he want to make the connection or not. Then after that, the Kali Linux send acknowledgement, I want to do this connection to the server, in this case our target. This is a normal connection that is happen in this case. So in normal handshake, we have these processes, SYN, then SYN-ACK, then acknowledgement sent from the Kali Linux to the server. But when we use this parameter -SS on our target, here what happened, a half connection. So Kali Linux send SYN packet to the server to the target, then the target send acknowledgement to Kali Linux. In this case, Kali Linux will immediately cut the connection. With this option in Kali Linux with Nmap, it make the scan a little height. As we see here in Wireshark, I have captured the traffic, and for example, the scan that is occurred on port 21 that serve FTP protocol file transfer protocol, we have SYN packets and only SYN acknowledgement. There are no acknowledgements sent from the Kali Linux, so it is palatable. And I will use another parameter with Nmap on our target that call -SV. SV give the version of the service to. For example, FTP service, what is the version of FTP that use on this server, on this target? VSTP D 2.3.4. I need here to split the terminal into two screens so we can see what is the difference between the normal one and the other one with parameter -SV. Here we have the version of each surface. In the other screen or on other part of the screen, we have not the version of the surface. Of course, here Nmap give us also the MAC address and what is the system that is used by this target. Here the MAC address is 08 etc. and use Oracle VirtualBox machine. And use another parameter with Nmap is called -SN. But sorry, with this parameter we need to use the network ID. So by using this option, the Nmap just giving us the IP that is available on this network ID. This time I will use this option that will check all the port on this server. This time I will scan port 20, port 80, or port 22, port 23, and port 80. On our target, as we see, port 20 is closed, serve FTP data, and the other ports are open state. I will use this option, -PN, with the network ID, but I need it to use in range 24. As we see here, he has scanned 1,000 ports, and only this port was available. One of the best combination between the options or the parameter in Nmap is this one, by using -sv and -ss in one command line. This will make the scan little hidden and also give us the version of the service that serve on each port. Here I will use another parameter that call already script using. So there are scripts in Nmap folder. I will use, for example, vuln script. What this script doing? It check all vulnerability that is available on our target. Nmap --script vol. The target is, we type our IP. Sure, our target IP. As we see here, for example, the port 21.0 FTP have a backdoor here, so in this state is a vulnerable. Or of course, he give us a several reference to check this vulnerability. You can read all about the result that Nmap give us with this script. As we see here, there are several vulnerability in this server. Sure, we can prevent or we can close all this vulnerability by using by activating the firewall in the Metasploitable 2 server. Then we have found a vulnerability in the server Metasploitable 2. The target or the victim, as you like, you can call it. I will use the vulnerability that we have found in the target. Now I will exploit this vulnerability by using Metasploit framework. I will scan the target one more time. And this was our weak point, for example, in this target. We will type in the terminal MSF console-q, run the Metasploit framework in quiet mode, then search for the vulnerability to exploit it in Metasploit framework. Search, then type colon and exploit platform Unix. Of course, I have tested this vulnerability and exploited before I record this video. Now we just copy and paste the line that is related to our vulnerability, and then type option to enter the required information, set the R host The R host is our target. Then run, or we can type exploit. As we see, we have gained a backdoor in our victim. Huami root pw, print the working directory, then ls. All this worked. We will type several commands to just check the connection between the Kali machine and the victim. ls meaning list, cd meaning changed directory. If we go to our server and then type ls, as we see, there are directory called vulnerability, and in our Kali Linux, there are directory in our called vulnerability. That was for today learning in cybersecurity. See you in other video.